Hi my loves, welcome back to my channel. It is Lovely Lou. I don't know why I just did that. I might have to cut that part out. Anyway guys, if you're not already a love, you need to subscribe, because let me just tell you, you're missing out. There is a lot of great stuff that is happening over here that you are missing out on. So first of all, just hit that subscribe button already, because you're really missing out. And most of y'all been here before. This ain't your first rodeo. Like, you've been here before. You been on my channel creeping on me. So you might as well just subscribe, so that way you can be notified when I post stuff, rather than just creeping on my channel like a weirdo. Anyway, guys, so today what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be talking about my top 5 favorite books of all time. Now, some of y'all may be surprised to know, but if you know me, you know I love to read. Reading is one of my favorite things to do when I have time. Lately, I haven't had as much time to read as I want to, but I do love to read. I enjoy reading. And I'm going to just let you know before I can get into the list. All of these books are paranormal romance books, because that is my favorite genre to read, because usually it's with immortal beings, and immortal beings, they live forever. So that means that their love is, or should, last forever. So that's why I like reading paranormal romance, because it's like love that's gonna go on forever and ever. And I'm like a little hopeless romantic on the low, real low. Like, people don't really know, but yeah. So I'm just letting you know now, all these books are going to be paranormal romance books, but they are good books. And if you've never ventured into paranormal romance, let me put you on, because these are some good backs. These are some good backs. But anyway, so to start out, the first book, my top favorite book, this is my favorite book of all time. And, well, it's my favorite series, I should say, because I like all 3 of them in this series. There's supposed to be a 4th one, but we're not going to get into what happened, because I'm still waiting on that 4th book that never came. But anyway, these 3 books, this is my favorite series of all time. I used to read this over and over again. And once I finish the book that I'm currently reading, I am going to read this series again, because it's just that freaking good. However, I will let you know that these books in this particular series are 800 pages plus each. So yeah, I read it in one day before, but I'm just saying, like, it's a lot for some people. So, but the name of the first series that I like is called Night World, and that is by L.J. Smith. And in this series, what happens is supernatural beings, so it has werewolves in there, it has I think it's shapeshifters too, it has vampires, of course. That's usually my favorite to go to, is vampires. And then even like witches, warlocks, those. And basically what happens is, in all the stories, they end up falling in love with a human in one way or another, whether it's like they were just trying to save that person's life, or sometimes they were living with the human the whole time, but then something happened so that now the human found out about them. And the thing is, in this series, it's illegal for humans to find out about them. And once they find out, the human has to be killed. So usually what happens is, like, the couple is running away and they're on the run, and they're trying to go to this group. It's called Circle Daybreak, and this group is like a safe space, and it protects them from being like hunted and from their lover getting killed. So yeah, each book has 3 like separate stories in it, and yeah, I just love it. If you do read it, my top favorite couple is Richelle and Quinn. That is my favorite. And then I do like James and Poppy is also one of my favorites. But my top favorite couple, if you do read it, it's actually in the 2nd book. It is Richelle and Quinn. So check it out so we can talk about it, because I could definitely have a long discussion about it. Moving forward, my second, the rest of them don't have a specific order. They're just like the top books that I love, but there's not a specific order for them. But that top one, Night World, yes, that is number 1, period. So the second one I put is Vampire Diaries. Now, I know a lot of you are probably familiar with this because they did make a show, but let me just let you know. The show is great. I loved it. However, the show does not compare to the books. I'm one of those advocates that the book is better than the movie, because the book, some stuff you can get across in a book that you can't get across in a show or in a movie for whatever reason. So I'm an advocate of reading the series and then watching the series. If you want to do that, you can do both, but don't just rely on the movie or like the show, because the show tends to leave out things that the book hints on, and sometimes you just need that extra background information before you can fully form an opinion on the characters in the book. That's just my opinion. So yeah, but for Vampire Diaries, I definitely enjoyed the book. Like I said, I did like the show, but I definitely enjoyed the book. And obviously, as you know, the storyline, a girl named Elena Gilbert, these two brothers, they fall in love with her, and then they're both kind of just like fighting, just try and win her heart. So yeah, that's the basis of Vampire Diaries, and it's a great series. I love it. I loved it. Read the whole thing. Have them all at home. The third one is Vampire Academy. This one they also did make a show for, but like I said, shows don't compare to the book. So the show, you need to read the book. The book is really good for Vampire Academy, and that is by Richelle Mead. And I forgot to mention, for Vampire Diaries, that is also by L.J. Smith. She's probably one of my favorite authors. Like most of the books I have, like I've read The Night World, The Vampire Diaries, Secret Circle, The Forbidden Game, like it was something like A Strange World or something like that. I read a lot of L.J. Smith's books. I really like her books. I really do. And she writes a lot of paranormal romance, so that's just like right up my alley. So yeah, I read a lot of those. But yes, for Vampire Academy, they did also make a show, so some of you may also be familiar with this one. But this series is about a girl. Her name is Rose, and she is set to be like the guardian or the bodyguard of her Maury friend, who is a vampire. Because each vampire, there's like good vampires and bad vampires, and so all the good vampires, they have like a bodyguard, because the bad vampires are always trying to kill the good vampires because it's like a fight between them. So the bad ones are always trying to kill the good ones, but the good ones have bodyguards. So this girl Rose, she's the bodyguard of her best friend, Lissa. And yeah, so it just follows Rose's story, and then like Rose falls in love with this other bodyguard guy, which you're not supposed to really do because, you know, it's a dangerous job. You're putting your life on the line. Great series. Like I said, check out that series. That book is really good, and it's better than the show, period. Then the next thing is Thirst. It's a series. It's the Thirst series, and that is by Christopher Pike. And I actually really like this, and it's kind of weird because it's a guy writing about a girl, but I feel like he perfectly like encompasses and understands a female perspective. And so I really like this book. And it's about this 5,000-year-old vampire named Alyssa, and she thinks that she's the last vampire, but basically, and what she likes to do is she likes to try and integrate and fit in with the humans, but somehow she finds out that she's not the last vampire, and somebody's basically trying to expose her and frame her, and let the world know that there's vampires again, so she's not able to blend in. So it's just about her trying to like find this person so that she can take care of them, so that she can live peacefully again. So I really like this series. I recommend it. It's really good. And then the last series that I'm going to mention is the House of Night series, and that is by PC Cast and Kristen Cast. And it is about a girl named Zoe, and she finds out that on her 18th birthday, because I think the story, I haven't read this one in a minute, but what happens is like on your 18th birthday, you wake up and you either find out like if you're a vampire or not. She woke up, she found out she was a vampire, so she has to move to this boarding school called the House of Night, where she learns how to become a vampire and, you know, just live with them and stuff like that, so she can perform her vampire duties, because obviously humans ain't really trying to hear all that. They don't want to see no vampires. They don't want none of that. So yeah, it's about her just in her experience at the boarding school, the House of Night school. And of course, she falls in love with a guy or two or a couple. If you read it, you'll know just how many people she falls in love with. And let me just say, my favorite guy that she falls in love with is. I'm probably gonna cut that out because I just gave it away and let you know that. But yeah, you'll know just how many people she falls in love with if you read it. So yeah, I talk kind of fast, I just realized. But guys, if you didn't catch anything, I am gonna put the titles and the authors in the description bar and links so that you can check out these books. So if I was talking too fast, My apologies, but when I'm passionate about something, I just talk really fast for some reason. But definitely recommend these top 5 books because, listen, I don't lead nobody astray. Every person who I put on a book, because I used to, like, back in middle school, I used to be putting people on books. I used to be like, yo, they'd be like, oh, I don't know what to read. I'm like, I got you. Because if you look at my library at home, I got so many books, mostly paranormal moments, but I have a lot of books. And they'll just tell me what they're interested in, and I just put them on. And everybody who I put on a book, they like my books. Because, listen, I make good recommendations, and I read good stuff. Period. But yeah, so guys, that is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, comment, and like I said, if you are not subscribed, you might as well just subscribe to my channel right now, because why not? You're gonna be here again anyway, so just subscribe. Alright guys, thank you. Stay safe. Have a great day.